Hey, so I remember someone saying that IG always a failure. That's a TikToker I watched. I heard he said something like IGN accidentally leaked the Last of Us chapter. Like we may be getting the Last of Us chapter. I want to know if that's true. I mean, I would love to have Joel and Ellie as survivors, or maybe even Abby. I don't know how they're gonna do this. If this is true that we are getting the Last of Us chapter, I want to know, are we gonna get? Oh, we're definitely getting Ellie for sure. Like that's just for sure. But I wonder if we're gonna get Joel or Abby as another survivor, because I don't know if they'll go based off The Last of Us 1 or The Last of Us 2, and are we even? I don't think we're gonna get a killer. Just like The Walking Dead, it'll just be two survivors. It has to be. Like Ellie is for sure, but will Joel? I think it's gonna be Joel. I think Joel's too iconic. But knowing behavior, they don't ever do shit right. So they may actually add Abby instead. I mean, I don't care. I'm okay with Abby too. I don't really mind Abby. I don't really like her much. I mean, obviously, Last of Us too, but she's not the worst person ever. I've met other characters in video games that have done far worse than she has, but I think it really would be cool to have Joel and Ellie. If this is true that we are gonna get like the Last of Us chapter, I really do want it to be Joel and Ellie. They're just iconic. It's perfect. It's too perfect. Adding Abby instead of Joel, it would probably not be a good idea. At the same time, like I said, I personally don't care, but I know how the DVD community is, at least the toxic side. They're not gonna be thrilled. I mean, a lot of like anything that goes on in Dead by Daylight, like they'll just tear each other apart over the stupidest shit ever. That's why I don't use Twitter or ever go on Twitter, because like I don't want to read all that shit. Anytime I read anything about like Dead by Daylight related shit on Twitter, it's never positive, or it's mostly not positive, because everybody just got something to get mad about. So, but this would be really cool. I would really like to see this. I want us to get a map too. I would like to have a map as well. What sort of map? I don't know. There's a lot of good areas in both Last of Us 1 and 2 for it to be a map, but I think it should be like, what was it called? New Jackson or something like that. That's where their base was at. I think that'd be pretty cool to have that as a map. But I don't know. What you guys think?